Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of the We Geek'D. We encourage you to stay geeked. It is Cuz We Geek -1. No Godzilla. Listen, man, it's your boy Rail. Got Cuz in the building. And we got BA, man. No BJ today, man. He's going to be back with us on Saturday. So listen, as far as we're into geek content, man, we got a lot to get into, man. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Godzilla, Aliens, Predator, Harry Potter, whatever it is. Join us here for these conversations. You can simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. And also, too, if y'all can do us a favor and hit them likes for us, too. Shout out to the folks who've been subscribing to the channel here recently, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Help get the word out, man, so we continue to build this community of geeks like yourselves to have these conversations. Also, too, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics we bring up, simply add it to the comment section and we'll address those here at the end of the show. All right, fellas. Interesting night of television tonight. Last 2 days, I guess you could say. We're going to talk about both of these shows here, man. So let's go ahead and get, let's go ahead and get to it. But before we do, man, we got to show some love to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. We have a link down in the description box for all the shirts you saw there on the screen, like the one I have on here, the Dragon Ball Z themed Cuz We Geek shirt. Simply scroll down to the description box, click on each of those links, and check those out. All right, fellas. We got a good one today, man. CinemaCon has released some stuff here, man. I'm just looking at my phone, trying to make sure I ain't forgot nothing or something we can kind of bring up here on the show. But before we do all that, man, you know, we got to talk about this show, man. I just finished watching it probably about 30 minutes ago. I think y'all probably finished it too. We got to get into this Daredevil show, y'all. We talking about this show, right, y'all? Daredevil, episode 6. Is that what it is? Episode 5. Okay, episode 5. See, somebody on 6 right now. I don't know who it is. But yeah, episode 5. We're going to talk about this, man, in all the spoilery goodness. All right. So if you have not watched Daredevil episode 5 yet, I'm warning you now. Spoilers. Yes, sir. Listen, you've been warned. Okay. If you have not seen it yet, we recommend you go watch it. Come back and let us know what you think. Until then, we've had to get into it, man. Cuz episode 5 of Daredevil, man. What you think of this episode, man?
Man, listen, it was so with this one, it was a combination of it slowed it down as far as what we were expecting when it comes to post episode 4, but it still had it moving forward. As far as like the drama, you had a lot of backstory build and flashback as well. The flashbacks were heavy because it gave the flashback for both Foggy and Vanessa, and it was crazy because you was able to see that Foggy was the best of them. Matt was always like, "Hey, it's a bad dude. He's just going to get these consequences. It is what it is." And Foggy is like, "Nah, like our job is to do good, to, no matter who is whoever we have to defend. Our job is to is to play it straight." And that's how he was able to get his old friend and old bully out of jail because of a bad warrant. Uh, used the money that they were using to set up their law firm to give to the guy, and talked to him, told him to just go somewhere else, go start over. And luckily, the guy listened because Buck was right there at the door, delivering some death for the most part. But and then for Vanessa, been able to, it knew something was wrong. A combination of things were wrong was how she was talking, the pineapple. She asked for the pineapple, and Wilson was like, "It makes your lips tingle." It's like, oh, this might not be good. And then she was still talking. It just seemed like she wasn't all there the whole time. And then once it got to the point where she was about to have him to repeat the night that they met, it's like, oh no. And then everything happened with that for her too. She died. So she did end up surviving one more episode, but they did everything they could to save her. The doctor did. So now moving forward, like episode 6 is going to be crazy. You also had Daredevil protecting Bullseye the whole time, or protecting and being able to dodge the anti-vigilante task force all night, uh, which is crazy to me. Like I'm wondering, like if they had like a tracking device or something for them to keep finding them like that, because like you're supposed to be like these all in these back alleyways, but yet they end up finding you. Like what's going on? Especially when they
Right.
went to the church. It's like, how did you know that they was at the church? I'm wondering. And then lastly was uh, the Fisk people, Buck and the media guy, where it finally broke to him that BB been leaking stuff, especially when it came out with Vanessa being at that particular hospital, with BB asking about it, and then wanting to write a good story instead of her being standoffish and everything else. Because like once she saw that he was there, she should have known that Vanessa was there and should have just she didn't even ask, should have just see how he was doing and left it like that. But end up just doing too much, and that's so he knows that she's a leak. And then Bucket had him to help bury a body to make sure that he's all in with Wilson. So great episode. Like I said, it was much slower after episode 4, but it still gave you just so much information and so much story as well. It was so well written. What you got, BA?
Um, you make a compelling case for this particular episode because I didn't feel that at all. It we was at a high, right? We was floating in nines.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's pretty freaking high.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down.
it's slow. It hit the brakes. Like it didn't just slow it down.
School
It just, we didn't
zone.
let off the gas. We hit the brakes. And it was the wrong time when you have the boys, when you have Invincible, when you have Maul. Everything that we're reviewing is just like full speed ahead. And then this one was like, let's slow it down, guys. And that's just it was like I said, for me, it was just bad timing. Maybe if this was by itself, we would have been okay. I would have been okay with it, but no, everything else is at an all-time pace right now. So I wasn't necessarily feeling it. I understood the backstory. I didn't necessarily feel the foggy backstory. because they just kind of shoehorned it in. Maybe if this was last season or something like that, and then we coming back to it, I would have more connection with what Foggy was trying to do. But I hear you, Will. Like Foggy's a different kind of dude, but he also knew Slim too. You know, who knows how he would have been if he didn't know Slim? He could have been just like Matt in a sense, right? So we don't know. We don't know. But I tell you that the ending, I didn't say I don't think that any necessarily fast forward anything, but it took you to a place, and those that dealt with this kind of death it's one of the worst kind of deaths to ever deal with. You know, it's like three different versions. Okay, I see this person gradually fading away. Then you get the impact, like, oh, I had no idea. And then it's that, oh, this person is back. Like they back to their own selves. And then boom, they just go. Like that's real. So that's a different kind of hurt that I haven't even experienced, but I know others that have. And it's like, you know, to deal with that is crazy. And you want to talk about vengeance. I truly believe that vengeance is going to starting next week, because that's a different kind of hurt when you think that the person that you love is actually back and then they're gone within a story. You know, within a story. That's pretty tough. So I'm actually interested in seeing the vengeance side of this and see how that goes. This is all just everything else leading to this was just revenge and just being angry and just trying to apply his empire to move forward. This is all just regular in a sense. He hasn't been angry like that in quite some time. So if ever, I don't think we ever seen him like this angry that he's going to be with this situation. But besides that, like I said, it was just a bit too slow. I guess we go do the score a little bit later. But now it was good, but I'm experiencing. I'm anticipating much more, and I didn't get it from this particular episode. What you got, Ref?
So when you said that, you know, I think we kind of predicted what was going to happen. We thought Vanessa was going to be dead by this episode, and then Wilson was going to go scorch earth, which is what lead Bullseye and, you know, Matt to go on a run with like they're doing right now in this episode. She was still alive technically. She didn't really technically die to the end of the episode. So that theory that we kind of had going into this episode, we're gonna probably get it in the next episode, because I think this is what he was telling Buck. Like, I mean, not Buck, but the anti-vigilante task force was telling them like, "Yo, I want him alive." I think he want to kind of be the one who end him or whatever. So, like you said, this episode we was used to everything just like you said. I think every show we didn't talked about so far, bro. These 4 shows all been 9s, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, so this one, like you said, it was a different type of type of lane they were in this episode. A lot more narrative driven. I'm with you, BA, because that loss did hit home with me. That's how I lost my mother. So the fact that, you know, so yeah, so when you said that, I was like, yeah, that I know that feeling. Like you think they made it, they cool, and then just, you know what I'm saying? So, but
sorry to hear that, first and foremost.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. It's it's one of them cases too, man. You got to give it up to Vincent D'Onofrio, bro. This was probably his best acting portrayal of Kingpin. We used to him with the gravelly voice and Vanessa the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He showed a different side, man, a different emotional side that kind of that just draws you in, bro. It's like, damn, this dude is, like you said, you could really feel that hurt from him when he thought okay, she was there, she cool, and like Cuz said, kind of had that crazy look on her face, like, hold on, what's going on? Because she was repeating herself, and then she was finna do it again, but couldn't go through it. So you like, dang, hold on, what's going on? And then like it didn't really dawn on me until like she kind of just like leaned back, and then like you heard it, the little beep thing where I was like, oh man. I was thinking like, man, I wonder how she was gonna make it out of this with that shard in her head. They did the surgery and everything. They said she was good. It seemed like she lost her memory. I said, okay, it's gonna probably one of those cases where he's gonna have to like jog her memory again and all that type of stuff. I said, okay, cool. We'll probably get it for another couple episodes. Okay, cool. But then, like you said, toward the end, he talking to her. Hey, tell me how we met. Tell me how we met. Tell me how. Then bam, it's like, God dang, boy. So yeah, I feel the pain on that one, bro. It's for me, bro. Like I said, this show right now is just it's really hitting on all levels right now. It's hitting you with the drama, it's hitting you with the action, it's hitting you with the suspense, everything, right? This episode was just one of those episodes where it's showing you, hey, we ain't gotta hit you with the action the whole time, but we can hit you with some suspense, and some storytelling or whatever, right? And
it delivered on that.
Yeah, and it delivered on that. Like, I'm with you, Big. I'm thinking like, man, they ain't gonna have no action in here, but the show still drew me in. Now, the only negative, I'm kind of with you. Some of the backstory, maybe the Vanessa part was needed because you're trying to see that it's kind of like a light flash before your eyes before you die type thing. So her part was probably needed. Foggy's, I mean, if you took that out,
I think they used Foggy for Daredevil to explain why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did. Yes, but
so
like,
real quick, it's like to me, just to say something against Will is like it wasn't his episode. You feel me? Like this was Fist. This is Fist and Vanessa. And I think they could have used that time to hone in more, or just not have it all. It's just it just maybe next episode or the previous. It's just this episode wasn't his episode.
Yeah, not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like if I have to nitpick out of all of it, that one I don't really think you needed that part. But that you right with it is what it did. You right, cuz it's what it did. It was trying to show you that's because you see what he's doing for that guy. That's what you see him doing. It's parallel to what he's doing with Bullseye right now. Cause bro, he even said like, bro, you tried to kill me before or whatever. When you pushed me off that roof or whatever. And it's like, well, I'm making up for that. Like I shouldn't have done that. That's my fault, my bad or whatever. And like you said, then they kind of showed that by showing how Foggy looked at his, like you said, his high school bully or whatever, or childhood bully or whatever, and how he tried to help him escape from Buck back in the day or whatever. So yeah, bro, like I said, man, the episode was still good. It was still good. I just like I said, that one nitpick I would say they probably could have did without that episode, that one piece of there. But other than that, it was good, bro. One more thing too, bro. I don't know about y'all, but BB's making me mad, bro.
Yeah,
she making me mad. I like you.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't have to push. She didn't have to push it.
And she said, and the crazy part about it is, this is now the second time old boy tried to warn her, like, yo, you need to chill. You need to chill. She really pushed her luck with it when she's like, oh, so is she alive? What's going on or whatever. And then like, I can't tell you that. And then all of a sudden, bam, he looking at TV. Yeah, her news is that she's alive. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, you are pushing it right now. Not only that, this boy that told you a million times. Now you knew that Fist killed your uncle. You know how dangerous he is. You're putting this young man's life in danger right now. He's telling you this. Not only that, he told her that. Not only they gonna kill you, they're gonna kill me too. You need to chill. And it's like, bro, she just not. I don't understand. It's like she's not getting it. I understand you're trying to do the right thing and all that stuff, but it's a way you got to go about it.
You gotta like you're doing it. You gotta be cleaner. You gotta be cleaner.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta be more slicker, more smooth with. Like, bro, she just like, hey, give me the information. Cool. All right, I'm gonna tell them real quick. It's like, come on, baby, you're gonna end up getting yourself killed and to get this dude killed or whatever, right? And it's just crazy how she moving right now, bro. Cause I'm like, cause now what did Buck start putting two and two together? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When he opened that trunk, I thought that was her in that bag.
Man, listen.
I'm like, she got caught. I knew it, bro. My first thought was, it's like he didn't ask you to chill. You like, so nah, I'm gonna.
So is it her or is it him? He knows now. He knows that that's the loose lip, right? He knows that.
Yeah.
So does he continue to feed her knowing that? Or I mean, is he promised the cheeks? Because I don't think he got the cheeks yet. So what we doing?
I think he's either going to confront her or feed her false information that will get her caught up worse. And I'm leaning towards the false information, because once you know that this person is doing that,
especially now,
you feed them false information.
He hasn't killed anybody up to this date, correct?
No. Well, this is why him helping bury the body pulls him into it.
Burying the body is one thing.
It put a body on.
No, I know it's two different things. Yeah, I know it's two different things, but I'm just saying but
he's saying now that he helped with the body.
It's stages to it.
Yeah, they got something on him now. Yeah, because you buried the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ever see those
But
movies, bro, when somebody kills somebody and they were like, they like throw the shovel at somebody and say, hey, you bury him or whatever. They want that person to be the one to bury him and all that. It's because they put the body on you.
Definitely an
Like,
accomplice at that point.
Yeah.
So if he didn't do that, and I don't know how long they want this character to be around, but that might be the first one for him. He might be the one to kill BB.
You know what's funny? Now, I didn't think he would necessarily with his own hands kill her, but I think he like Cuz said, I think it's gonna be something to where he like sets her up and they get to her or whatever because of the information that he gave them. Like, you know, like you just said, BA. Maybe he feels a certain way towards her, but she don't feel that way towards him. He try to make a move or whatever. She's like, nah, I just want to be friends with you. He feel rejected.
He won't kill her.
Oh, okay.
He won't kill her.
Oh, okay. Bet. How you want to play it, huh? Hey, Fizz.
I don't think
over here.
I don't think he's going to kill her, but I think with the false information, that is what's going to
get her in a crosshair.
Yeah, but I think this is what's going to get Daredevil caught up, is him having to try to save her.
Because I mean, let's just kind of hash this out for a second. Jessica Jones can do something similar, right? She can PI that and release stuff to the press and things like that. So once she comes, her BB's not necessarily needed on the show. You feel me? Like whatever she's doing, someone else can do, or at least a version of it. So she's expendable at that point. I just think it's more impactful to have him either do it with his hands or do it via weapon or whatever. But yeah, I think she meets it because she's doing too much, like I said.
Because listen, what's going to end up happening? Two things: that tape of that guy confessing, that one that got killed by Buck. That's going to go to BB, or that's going to go like you said, Jessica Jones can take it to whoever, whatever, right? Because she's superhuman, so she can take care of herself or whatever. But yeah,
she can take care of herself. Yeah,
she can take care of herself. So. Yeah, you got a point on her. You got a point there. But Cud, what you get this episode, man?
I'll give it 8.5. It wasn't high level like the other ones, but it was still a really great story behind it. I really enjoyed it, so I gave it a 8.5.
What about you, BA?
7.2.
Shit, man. 7.5, man. 7.5.
Dang.
I ain't watching this again.
Dang. So, Cuz, you gave it 8.5. BA gave it a 7.5. I'm gonna give it an 8. I definitely want to get Big J's opinion on it. I know he loves like narratives and stuff like that. I want to see what his opinion is on this show too. Probably get that from him on Saturday. But yeah, man. So yeah, that was the Daredevil Born Again episode. Y'all let us know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about this episode and think about the show so far in general. And what did y'all give the episode scale on 1 to 10? All right. Got another show, man. Another pretty good show that came out here, y'all.
You know what's not a set.
What were you saying?
Oh, what were you saying, BA? Oh, you muted.
You got into that. You heard me?
No, what you say?
Nah.
I said, I'm sorry. The joke's over, but I was like, you know what's not a 7.5? And then you went with the mall intro.
Hey, I was just about to say, listen, your boy Filoni right now.
Man, let's say pick up with the
Flying up baloney out here, bro. Check it out, man. Darth Maul. He cooking, bro. Hey, what you think about this episode, BA? What's this episode 3, right? No, 3 and 4. So they do a 2 episode per
I don't know if they're gonna continue this or not because it wasn't this wasn't advertised. At least not that we didn't ain't of us, so we all looked at the schedule multiple times. Ain't nobody necessarily say, this
they didn't say that on
there. But 3 and 4, man, I almost wanted to take points away because I was so intrigued with the interactions between Devin and Maul when they was pretty much in the same area when they was going through that pretty much an interview process in a sense. So just the way Maul is changing, and you can see the manipulation at play. Like, I'm gonna set this lightsaber here because I know you're going to take it, but you can't take me. So I'm just going to play with your emotions of you thinking that you can. Like, yo, that was crazy. And then the fact that he was in the shadow area, so wherever you go, like I know where you're going, like you're gonna go to the eventual spot that's on the only light that's in this area, and then you ended up there. But guess who's right there waiting for you? And then when she thought that she was sky free, hold up, I need that back. I need that back. I need, you can go, but I need that back. I need that lightsaber back. Yeah. I need that back. I was like, yo, this dude.
Well, the Scorpion said, get over here with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I need that.
Yo, just firing on all cylinders when it comes to what Maul's doing, from that to the Pike Syndicate that he took down with relative ease. My God, like he's mowing down this whole crime thing. And it's just like, yo, like the Pike Syndicate, they're supposed to be something of threat. It wasn't. It wasn't. They had the decoy, you know, Maul. You could tell it was a different flow though, because this dude was just like real barbaric with his style. Like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, it ran right in head first.
Yeah, he just kind of ran into it. I was like, wait a second. Unless he's angry, I don't think. And then, you know, turned out it was just a bait and switch, and here he come, and it was over. Like, he just killed Homeboy before Homeboy could say anything. That was smooth. So it was just like, okay, so the Maul story. Oh, then we gotta say that he fought the Devin and what's the old head name? What's the master name?
Man,
the frog dude, right? Let's just call it that. And
Dax
Uncle something. Like yeah. So anyway, he fights him, and he could have killed him. He could have killed both of them. Like let's just be honest with you. Like he could have killed him, and I want to say kudos to the Sidious callback with the yelling, with the screeching that Darth Maul was doing throughout this fight. Like that, he just wasn't yelling to be yelling. That was that's a tactic that they use more famously and infamously with Darth Sidious. But at the same time, you know, he just pretty much injured him enough. Whereas though she's going to be in a situation where she's either going to doubt how good he can fight, which means everything else is shaky, or two, once he knows that the Empire is coming, somebody is going to be inquisitive of some kind, probably the one, like you said, like the ones that's been in the title sequence, and the one that Ahsoka ends up turning into dust in a sense, right? Probably him. And he's gonna kill old boy. And so she's going to be without a master, and I guess it's nothing like a Padawan without a master. Your whole life is, I need to listen to somebody. There's some type of training that's happening that I'm just out of, and that's going to be a reason to draw back or to go back to more willingly versus forcefully. So that was a beautiful tactic done at that point. So Maul's been like operating 10 out of 10 when it comes to putting up the chess pieces and knocking them down in a sense. So that's that. That's that storyline. I guess the secondary storyline is the cop, and that storyline, and you know,
put him in the trash.
I know what y'all was saying, right? And I didn't comment because I wanted to save it for the show, right? Man, shout out to Two Boots, man. First and foremost, he had to go through the situation where he was getting shot at, right? And I was like, yo, his life is on the line, right? And then he realized that the people that we deal with, we can't deal with them. Like, he's the only one that's speaking of sense right now, but everyone else is acting out of emotion. Oh, I don't want this happen. I don't want this happen. Well, you know, my ex-wife was a part of that, and I ain't trying to see her, right? She might show back up, and that's just bad vibes. You know, I don't want to see my ex-wife with the Imperial Force and all that other stuff. Man, he ain't got time for all that. He's the only one that's thinking critically right now. And what happened? He had another strike force, and that strike force again got mowed down again. You hear the brother was he was on the stretcher joint, giving homeboy the head nod. Like, no, don't give him the head nod. You shouldn't even been in the situation to begin with. If you listen to Two Boots, the situation would have been taken care of, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, you might gotta listen to somebody else, but you're a police officer. You always gotta listen to somebody else. There's always some regime that's coming in and regulating everything. So it is what it is. Two Boots, shout out to you. You're the only one that's thinking logical about the situation when everyone else is thinking emotional, and that's leading to deaths. It was so many deaths that didn't have to happen, and it's all on that police officer's fault. And it's on top of that, the man can't even see his own son play sports because it seemed like he's a nice player too, because he kept getting a lot of goals. They say he was getting multiple goals. So he got a superstar son that's out there looking for his father, and he's not around. The guys, if you would have called the Empire a long time ago, you could have been there chilling. You could have been in the stands eating popcorn. But no, you want to try to be, Bruce Willis and everything like that. This ain't you, homeboy. So I have issues with that. Shout out to
Die Hard in Space.
Shout out to Maul, shout out to Devin. These three characters are, to me, Kane and everything. Y'all can say what you want about Two Boots, but you can't say he being wrong. He was 100% right about the situation. Y'all can go ahead. I don't know who next. Somebody talk.
Put Two Boots in the trash.
Come on.
Put that joke in the trash, boy. I need my carburetor change. I can use a leg from trash, boy.
Trash. Now, so can we talk about how Maul took down the Pike leader, where he turned on the lightsaber? He turned on the lightsaber and cut the dude down.
Yeah.
That was next level. It's like
he walking through cats, bro. He walking through cats.
When he did that, I was like, "Yo, this guy is different." Because like whenever you see the force wielding the lightsaber, it's either on or it's already on or it's off, and once it gets to him, then they turn it on. This dude turned it on with the force, and okay, this guy's a problem.
I think we saw it before. Correct me if I'm wrong. How did Snoke die? I think it was something similar that Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He cut him by the waistline.
Yeah, and then like twisted on. Yeah.
Right. So, but it's still a crazy. It's still a great move, nonetheless.
Hell of a great move. I absolutely love to see it. But yeah, I forgot about him doing it as well. But yeah, it was a great move. But yeah, that's a great skill to have. A great episode. Yeah, Two Boots go in the trash, but he can still go in the trash. But it was, even if he made the right call, he can still put Two Boots in the trash. It's I don't know. It was just a lot going on with them, but yeah, Two Boots. It just felt like it was doing the most just because of everybody else was trying to get everything figured out, solved, and once they had an idea of what was happening, I guess yes, technically it's the right call, but you can still put them in the trash. I am looking for Devin taking it to the next level because she does have some skills, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're able to do when it comes to when their master goes down, and then her going back to Maul, being able to use that power because she has. You can see she has some skill. It's not up to snuff as far as what Maul got, but you can definitely see it. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's able to flourish. Great is whenever there's a shootout or any sort of fight, it seems like this show takes it to the next level. So I did Google it, and Wikipedia says that it's going to be 10 episodes. And it's going to be 2 episodes every week until May 4th. So that's what's going to happen. So May the 4th be with you. What you got?
Yes, sir. Listen, man, that's what I'm talking about. Few things. I don't care what y'all say. Two Boot trash. Now this man told let me tell you what. This man told this robot 85 million times. Now, yeah, y'all gonna think like, oh, the Empire coming to save us. Sounds familiar.
Nope.
I agree. Listen, you already know what's going to happen, bro. The guy already told you. The Empire, now that little town, or what should I say town? That city or whatever, they don't have no issues with no type of any type of galactic any interference of any kind. Right? There's no imperial anything there.
It's just a huge crime syndicate going on behind the door, in that position.
Yeah, and listen, and Maul told him. He said, "Hey, listen, man. You let me do my thing. I swear to you, ain't gonna hear a peep from us or whatever, right? Ain't gonna hear a peep. Now, what's gonna end up happening is y'all know what's gonna happen. He told you this. What's going the Empire gonna come there and they're gonna plant their flag and they gonna stay there. It ain't gonna be the same no more. You gonna have folks out here getting killed in the streets by these random stormtroopers and stuff for no reason and stuff. It's gonna be way worse than what it is right now with this one little crime syndicate. You gotta deal with a galactic empire now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nah, I see what you're talking about with two, but y'all better figure it out. You just got the aid of two Jedis. Y'all better figure this out. Now, guess what? Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna probably hate me for this. Hit the little button, Empire there now. Like, bro, then you finna get all those killed now. The Empire finna come in here, bro, to take over this whole entire planet now, bro, because you in here. Like, we can't handle it. I just talked to listen, bro. I just talked to two Jedis over here. We got it. All right.
So we get it figured out.
My play cousin and my play niece over here. All right. We got this over here.
So
but no.
Y'all okay with him cutting him off though? That's okay. He's supposed to be okay with that. So y'all not gonna bring that part up though. He shut him down.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Bro,
what you mean?
No, hold on. Why do you?
You don't want imperialism everywhere, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, all right, BA. You gonna come here and see the difference too? You gonna be like, it sounds good now. Like, bro, listen to him. No, we should listen to the cop because we know how they are. He said it twice. He said, bro, listen, if you call them, it ain't gonna be good for nobody. Yeah, they gonna probably come in here and stop Maul, but now you're stuck with them. You're gonna be stuck with these people or whatever.
Yeah, you saw what he did, right? He moved that those files right in front of that daggone picture of them too. That's what he did. He said, I don't care about you either. That's what he did.
Yeah, he probably did.
Shout out.
I'm gonna say the two Jedis. I know y'all like all the master got beat up and all that stuff. Think about this. When the last time that master wielded that lightsaber?
Oh, I'm sure it's been a while.
It's been a while. We talking about Maul out here mowing down everybody named Mama on a daily basis.
Every day.
Every day. Right? So he using his powers every day. This guy been, like you said, he been scrounging for scraps and begging on the streets for God knows how long. How long y'all say this was after the Clone Wars?
About a year or two.
Oh, so 2 years. I mean, I don't know what the excuse is then. Because he got beat, bro. Like I feel like Maul was like when he was trying, he fought both of them. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm thinking like, okay, this should be a good fight. He a master or whatever, and he seemed like he's pretty powerful. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, it's gonna be a fight.
Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. There's levels.
Yeah, I see. I see now.
Levels to this.
Now I expect her to kind of get beat, you know, because she kind of still kind of new. But him, I was like, oh, you a Jedi master? I'm thinking, oh, okay, you know. Now, you know what? There's a difference though. Like he's not one of them Jedi masters on the council, like one of the top council Jedi masters or whatever. But he is a master.
He's a master by default.
Yeah, but
we don't know his backstory when it comes to like, which is I like I said, I think it's hilarious when people try to compare Anakin and people like versus Luke Skywalker and so on and so forth. You got people that's been leading of generals in a war, so I don't know if her master was like involved that heavy. So it seems like based off the fact and how decrepit and the lack of skill, like I said, Maul didn't break a sweat doing that whole thing. Then it was like, I mean, he did get a nice little kick in, but I mean, he could have killed him multiple times. So it's like maybe he wasn't as active in the Galactic War, in the Clone Wars, like everyone else that we know about. And like I said, this stuff is just a couple years ago. It's not like it's back then,
like 15 years ago.
Yeah, so he should. So I don't think he was a part of that. He could have been just one of the ones that was maybe had a sector that's that wasn't necessarily being involved with the clones and things like that. So it is what it is.
Or he could just be a straggler that just happened to take on an apprentice with him. After the whole incident, he might not have been necessarily a actual master, but now he's looked at as a master to her after the whole ordeal.
That's true.
Or whatever.
Yeah, so, we don't know that he's a full out legit master.
What's old boy name?
Yeah,
that was Ezra's master in was that Clone Wars? No, not Clone Wars. What was that show?
In Rebels.
Not Rebels. Is it Rebels? Yeah. What's the dude name that had the ponytail? What's his name? That was Ezra's master. Was he?
Well, he did kind of refer to him as master though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Was he a master like that? during the,
No.
you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like he was a guy.
He was pretty much a Padawan, pretty much.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
And then his master got mowed down by Order 66, and he been on the run ever since then. Practicing and all that stuff, but there's no counsel to make you a master or anything like that. So it's just if you can teach somebody, you can teach somebody.
Yeah, if you teach somebody, they gonna address you as master or whatever. So it's kind of that's probably what it is with him. Because like I said, he seemed like he was. Because at first I'm thinking like, oh, okay. When we first saw him in the other few episodes before this episode, I'm thinking like, oh, yo, this dude kind of powerful. Like the way he moved that vehicle that was finna that had the girl in it, he's kind of like flipped it over his head with the force and all that. I'm thinking like, okay, he's pretty powerful. So we see him getting ready to fight Maul. I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be a pretty good fight. Well, Maul just walked through that dude. Like you said, he got one little kick in with his leg on his leg or whatever, kind of threw his leg off. Other than that, like you said, Maul could have beat him a few steps ahead or whatever. So. I mean, but yeah, it is a pretty good episode, man. Pretty good show so far. The 4 episodes. So I gotta give your boy Dave Filoni his props.
Kanan Jarrus, by the way, that was bothering me. Kanan Jarrus, that was his name.
Kanan Jarrus. I think his name's always D. Okay. Is he gonna last long in the series?
No. As soon as the Inquisitors come, he's gone.
Damn. Is it gonna be more than one Inquisitor?
That's a good question.
I think they start.
It depends on what kind of message got brought out. If it was just like maybe Force users and he didn't use the word Maul, then you just get one. If he uses if two boosts use the word Maul of any kind, then you know they're gonna bring at least 2-3 of them. Yeah, because they know how powerful Maul is. He's probably like one of the ones, like on the the most wanted. He's probably like top 3.
Yeah, because I've been saying I think they would have just said Maul because they didn't know anything about the other 2 people. You know what I'm saying? Being Jedi and all that, Force users and all that type of stuff. So it might be one of them cases where like, yo, we got Maul here. Can you come get him or whatever? And it's like, okay, we on our way. So yeah, you might be right. Maybe they'll have 1 or 2 or maybe 3 Inquisitors. They normally have about 3 Inquisitors, I think. I don't think I've ever seen just one by itself. Usually about 3 of them. So yeah, we'll see. But could we get this episode, 2 episodes, I should say. Are we grading this episode individually, y'all? Or are we doing together?
I'm comboing it. 9.4. It's going to be a slow roll.
If this is going to be like this the whole season, you might as well, because they give it to us in a basically a 2 episode arc. Like here's 2 episodes. Here you go. So I will go with the block. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you give it? Cuz 9.3.
9.4.
9.4. Okay. What about you, BA?
9.45. It's just operating on all cylinders. Like I said, like it sucks that Daredevil just took the foot off the gas when it comes to the high impact. And he went on the emotional, tug of everything. Well, this is not that, and it's still giving you some emotions within the things like that. So, it's just like Filoni, he's the first 4. Shout out, it's hard to say what was wrong with it. So he's doing his part. Shout out to Maul, man. Maul is he's making you second guess his he ain't that bad, is he? No, he's still trash. He's still horrible. Don't get it twisted. Please don't go that far. But he's making you think though. He's making you think, and that's all you need to know. He's like the third guy, the Jedi, Sith, and other, opposite of Ahsoka with her otherness. It's like, okay, he's got a lot of different vibes here.
Her great Jedi-ness. Okay, let me ask you a question then, BJ. I'll say BJ. BA. If you which one is I want you to compare this episode of Daredevil we just saw to the last episode of Peacemaker season 2. Which one is worse?
Oh, Peacemaker. Like I said, this is not.
I'm trying to gauge where you at. Where you
right.
Like
It's a watchable letdown. It's not a bad. It wasn't bad though. it was well put together. Like I said, only thing that we mentioned was maybe that Foggy scene get placed in another part of the series, not necessarily that part, but like I said, the end scene was crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? So you was definitely on your emotional side of everything. Like I said, you ain't even have to go through it to realize how traumatic that was. So
he did good.
Yeah, so it's a difference, right? It's just a different vibe. So like I said, it caught up. It caught up with the emotional, highlight, but it was just like, it's missed me with this other Foggy thing. It's missed me with some of these other things, but I'm still rocking with it. Placemaker just completely went left and it stayed on that path the whole time. Like we ain't never getting back on the right path until this episode is over.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Cause like I said, this show right now is pretty fire, man. I was hoping that it was gonna be good. Like I said, y'all know how my opinions on the Star Wars animated stuff. And this one definitely winning me over. And it's crazy too, because I know BJ brought it up before that it kind of has that kind of Blade Runner type of feel to it, and it really does, man. Like I said, I like the lighting of the artistry and all that type of stuff for the show. The way it's drawn or whatever, like it kind of looks like it's painted a little bit and all that. Like I like it, bro. I really like it, man. Like I said, it makes it feel cinematic too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the stakes that we have, and this people are dying in this show. You know what I'm saying? And that's showing people getting cut up and all that type of stuff. So it definitely ain't holding nothing back, man. So yeah, it's definitely 9.5 for me, bro. 9.5. All right, y'all. We got a few of these quick hits, man, and we can call it a night, fella. Let's get into the quick hits. Check it out, fellas. Is it Audrey or Jonah has been cast as Maxima in Man of Tomorrow? So now there are outlets that are saying that she's not necessarily Maxima. There's a lot of people who are speaking that she could possibly actually be Wonder Woman. Don't clap your hands, cuz you know my Wonder Woman's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. This is interesting. This is very interesting, bro. So they were saying that this has happened before where they casted somebody in one of these like James Gunn movies as somebody, and then later on you found out, actually there's this person or whatever. I can't remember what the example was. So that's what a lot of people are going back to. They're saying why I said like a lot of the outlets are starting to, because this was confirmed today at CinemaCon, and so a lot of people are pretty much going out on a limb and saying that they don't think that's what she is. Which if you look at her, you heard the rumors before this casting, they want her to be Wonder Woman. We've been hearing about that James Gunn wants to fast track a Wonder Woman and a Batman in some kind of way. So a lot of this stuff is starting to add up. You're gonna have to see though, because what you think, man? You think she's actually Wonder Woman, or do you think she's gonna stay as Maxima?
I'll go with Wonder Woman. I think she's gonna end up being Wonder Woman. I know both of us. Actually, I think all four of us were okay with "Oh Girl" from the Scream series being Wonder Woman. Yeah, I think all four of us was okay, because I do remember her, Adria, being in talks for Wonder Woman, or there's a lot of talk around it. So I feel like either way between Maxima or Wonder Woman should do great. But it felt like Gunn. There was There was a lot of talk about Maxima and Gunn meeting with her. What was it, last week or something like that? And Gunn was like, "We've done a movie or something together, so we're good friends, but didn't meet like anybody else." So Maxima. So I think that put a damper on the who she could end up playing. So I'm gonna lean more towards Wonder Woman. I think that's why Gunn has been a little bit more coy than he typically is for something like this, because that's a pretty big role. So I'm gonna lean with Wonder Woman. Did you got BA?
I'm going to lean towards Maxima. It puts her as if you know the character and things like that, she's I guess one of Superman's potential partners in a sense, right? By force or not, but it's a lot of other stuff. So
Right.
she can get her I guess leading lady type vibe off it. Like, it's not like she can be like a background character. I don't think you cast her to be a background character, so she can be up front. You know what I'm saying, in a storyline or art. It's just it's that height thing, guys, and I keep circling around to that. It's just she's in a relationship with Jason Momoa. So when you see them two together, Jason Momoa is 6'4". I think David is also about 6'4". So it's like, I can't have my Wonder Woman. Like I understand you can do a lot of camera tricks and stuff like that, but damn it, when Tom Cruise is around tall people, it's Tom Cruise look short. So it's not that many. It's only so much you can do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, not Wonder Woman. I still need that at least 5'10" type vibe in order for someone to be Wonder Woman. Because you went so tall with the other people, you know what I'm saying? So even Batman is like 6'2", 6'3", and it says like, these people are tall, or at least the people that they want to be Batman is that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah. But if you wanted to do an off character when it comes to Maximum and introduce, like I said, sometimes it's always great to introduce semi new characters. Like I said, she's not unknown, but she might be unknown to the average person when it comes to on-screen type stuff. So it's like, okay, she can do her thing in a sense. She can really sink her teeth into it, but she don't necessarily have to be that one, and that I think we're still looking for Wonder Woman. It's just that her name was like, yo, that's Wonder Woman, but yo, she's too goddamn short. So, it's no disrespect to nothing to her. It's just, like I said, I need my Wonder Woman at least. Gal Gadot, although her acting was shaky at times, at most of the time, she still fit the vibe. She fit the vibe. And like I said, for that character, that was a great cast for that character that fits the vibe of Wonder Woman when it came to her on-screen presence. I still don't know how she managed to keep that sword in between the back of her dress, in between the cheeks. So with that being said,
magic, BA, dang, bro, magic.
Or she was clenching the cheeks. Either way, let's stay on topic here. Stay on topic here. No, it's just like I said, I think she's just on the shorter side, and I just want my Wonder Woman to be, but just a little bit taller. I think she's like 5'7", and 5'7" to 6'4". That's not that's too big of a gap for me.
You know what? Thank you, BA. I'm glad you talked me into it. I'm with you. Which is why I was telling you about, I think, what's her name? Melissa Barrera.
I think that's it. Yeah.
That's why I wanted her to be Wonder Woman, because she has that look of Wonder Woman, especially the absolute universe Wonder Woman. She kind of looks like her. And then on top of that, like, she's tall. She's like 5'10".
Yeah, she's like,
5'10", 5'11". Yeah, she's tall. So that's why I was like, yo, and she kind of has like that can't think of the word I'm looking for, but like she just has that grace.
Melissa Barrera is 5'7".
She 5'7"?
Yes, sir.
No, don't say that, BA. I thought she was 5'10". God.
No, she's not.
She's Wonder Woman.
We just gotta get a short Wonder Woman this go round.
Sorry, we're getting a short Wonder Woman, man. God dang it. They about to do like, remember how they did with the Hobbit?
If she's 5'7", if she's 5'7", I think everybody that we saw on that list was around that height then.
God dang.
Unless they pull out the blonde from Game of Thrones.
Cool.
Well, what's her name? Was that Brienne? Was that Brienne?
Yeah, Brienne.
Oh, Brianna Talk. Oh,
yeah. Duncan the Tall's great granddaughter, or whatever she's gonna be.
That's a fact.
That's gonna be that. See,
well, you talked me into it. I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? Maybe she's gonna be Maxima, because it kind of runs into what, like you said, what James Gunn kind of does, where he starts trying to introduce the more unknown characters into the which is what I've been saying for years. If they want to kind of do it different from how Marvel does it, and you want to get more characters in quickly, you start integrating a lot of those characters. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like, a lot of people didn't know about Mr. Terrific unless you read the comics. Nobody knew about. Like, my wife didn't know nothing about no Mr. Terrific. If I said Mr. Terrific to her, she was like, "What the heck are you talking about?" So for them to kind of integrate him within a Superman movie. Everybody knows Superman. Now everybody recognizes Mr. Terrific now because of what he did in that movie. So it's probably the same thing with this. Maxima, I wonder how they'll play up on that because Maxima really is like she could be a pro and an antagonist to Superman. Like you said, she's very strong too. You know what I'm saying? So she's a queen, so she's looking for a betrothed. So and she kind of looks at Superman because he's strong as her. She feel like he's her soulmate or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting how they gonna play up on that while also having Brainiac or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting. But I can also see her being Wonder Woman, bro. I can see her being Wonder Woman. Like an all hands on deck type thing to fight Brainiac because Brainiac pretty dangerous. So well, BA just crushed my hopes and dreams with that one, bro. So yeah, she might be Wonder. Hey, she might be Wonder Woman, bro. She might be Wonder Woman. I think I'm kind of leaning towards that now. All right, y'all. Also, this was announced during CinemaCon. So everything we're gonna talk about here is announced during CinemaCon, which is why I was looking on my phone too. There was something else I was gonna bring up real quick. Hold on.
The firings.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but give me a sec. I just had the screen though too. Dang it, I lost it because give me a sec. Where you at? Dang it. Oh, here we go. See if I can find it real quick. It was something. Oh, so Men of Tomorrow will officially start shooting next week, fellas. We about to have that tangibility. The movie's about to start shooting next week. That's what I wanted to bring up too. And then yeah, like what Cuz said, they end up Marvel was the one who ended up cutting those special effects people. I wonder if that has anything to do with like what kind of happened in Captain America, Brave New World, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, they've been kind of had some back and forth with the production, the special edition, special effects production or whatever, and that's which is why another reason why they were saying they got to cut back on some of the production because it was affecting them. Which is also why you heard James Gunn say like, look, I'm gonna make these movies a certain amount of time ahead of time, so that way it gives them time to clean up the effects and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them a whole full year to fully clean up the effects and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is, though, bro. Speaking of movies that we've been anticipating, check this out, fellas. We got the first synopsis of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So let's see what it's talking about out here, man. It says, hunted by Miguel O'Hara's Spider Society and betrayed by his friends, Miles finds himself in the darkest corners of the Spider-Verse in search of his way home, knowing that his family has been not only fractured, but endangered by his calling. It's a race against the clock for Miles to travel across the wildest reaches of time and space, to fight for and reunite everything he's hold most dear. So pretty much a continuation of what happened at the end of part 2. So we got some still shots here. It looks like he's in another universe again because that's his dad and his uncle at the bottom right there. Miles finds his way, I guess, to his father at the top, or he probably finds him in another universe or whatever, which is gonna be interesting. And then of course we got Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, fighting Miles there. And then we got BA's favorite Spider-Man of all time, Spider-Punk right there. He's gonna be back. Maybe that's gonna lead up to his spinoff movie. We don't know. But BA, what you think about this, man?
Amongst your soliloquy, you said, that you was trying to give background on what's going to happen, and then you said at the very end, pretty much a continuation from where they left off at. They could have just said we are continuing where we left off at, and then had the same shots, and I would have been okay with that. I don't care. I don't care what they're telling me because it's already automatic. Like it's you got two great products. Like I don't need a sell it. I don't need you to sell this. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. Like the Sony. I don't need y'all selling this. Just show it. just show it. Y'all can show one trailer if you want to. I don't care. And for you to flop off this move will be a monumental failure of idiocracy. Like, how can you can't miss. You can't miss. Just do the same exact thing. Just do it for the third time. Whatever it is, it's going to work. I'm just saying, like, it bothers me. It bothers me that we had to wait this long. You know what I'm saying? So it's just everything else is just like, is it out yet? Oh, what are we doing? I think the one that played the Spider-Man with the kid, I think his name is Jake Johnson and whatever. I think he just started doing some of the spring reads. I'm like, that means we're still far away. Like, come on, man. Like,
BA June 18th of 2027, bro. We are over a year.
Yeah. We good.
That's just a year when they supposed to have filmed it at the same time. It's supposed to come out the year later. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they advertise.
It was supposed to come out 2 years ago.
So it's
2 years ago. So that's gonna be 3 years behind when it come out next year.
It's problematic to say the least, but it's okay. It's all good. It looked like it's a time jump of some kind because in that one scene with his uncle and his father had like a high top joint. So I don't know. He maybe go back into what made him, that kind of a thing, and what made his uncle his uncle, or whatever. We might see a baby Miles around. Like, was that black little baby over there? Who knows? Just like another version. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that might be the version that goes into 616 in the real world. Like, I don't know what they could do with this. They could do a lot of different things. But it's just like I don't just show the movie, dog. Just show the movie. Let's just get with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And I like Spider-Punk too, by the way. You're right. He is my favorite one out the group. Because when you go into his dialect and what he says, he be saying some real, like, some deep stuff. It's just it comes off as this English punk slang that you can't understand until you really break it down. And I dig that. So yes, he is my favorite. And I hope he does have a spinoff and by himself.
What you got, Cuz?
I'm excited for it. Like BA say, you ain't got to sell me on it. You could have not gave me any synopsis, no release, nothing until you drop the trailer and let that trailer go ahead and hit a billion views, because everybody's anticipating this. Everybody's looking forward to it. It's Spider-Man, like we talked about before. Spider-Man crosses all genres. This is a cultural character. So, I mean, this is what had Sony to be to feel bold enough to do so many things. It's because of the success of this of these movies. So I'm excited for it. I am glad to. I'm not going to turn down the pictures if they're going to send it to us, but I'm excited for it. We don't need it, but I'm excited for it. What you got, bro?
Have we ever had a trailer drop over a year away?
The closest one was Odyssey, and that was a year. That's the
Just
closest one to.
That was like a couple scenes.
Yeah.
I was wondering because
off the top of my head, that's the only one I can think of, and that was like right at a year.
And that was wild. Like, people saying, like, yo, you promoting your joint a year away. Like, people said that was wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most I've ever heard. Like, they're not the only ones. Other people have done it too, but that's the most I've ever seen is just a year. A year or hair eyelash under a year. I don't think I've ever seen anything drop, like I said, 14, 15 months before the movie release. I was just wondering because since they had CinemaCon, I was like, man, can we get a trailer or whatever? But then it's like, we ain't even made it to June of this year yet. We're talking about June of next year it's supposed to release. So just wondering, like you said, man, you ain't really got to show us nothing. Excuse me, let's just wait till the trailer come out, man, and we can move from there. Which is crazy because if they're already showing this type of stuff right here, they might already have some stuff shot. Because I think what like BA just said, the guy who plays Peter B. Parker just said like a couple weeks ago or whatever, he's shooting his doing his voices or whatever. So, and I think what's his name, Shamor, the guy who does Miles. I think he already started shooting. I think he tweeted that like.
So that means the animation is done.
Yeah.
They probably animation done. Yeah, Which is why I was saying, like, have we ever seen the
that'd be
trailer
the
get
longest
released
part
that
of
long
it.
out? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got pushed back to what, 3 times, 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to come back 2 years ago. So, yeah, like I said, bro, yeah, it's probably what it is, BA. They probably got the animation done, which is why I was saying I wonder they had something they could have showed, but if they still doing the voiceovers and all that stuff, they're not really ready to show nothing yet. But they got the animation kind of done already. So then they get the voices, they add the voice, and then they kind of start touching up everything and so getting it ready for next year or whatever. So can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Sony had another announcement here, fellas. So check this out here. Oh, that's not the one. He had this. Your boy, he's back. Tom Holland said Brand New Day is the most emotional Spider-Man movie ever to be made in life, fellas. This is what he had to say. Peter had to make a sacrifice that made all of his friends forget who he was. So now you'll see some of the consequences of that choice in this scene. I think we kind of seen that already in the trailers and stuff like that, man, where his friends are having parties and all that stuff. And like you said, Mary Jane got a boyfriend and all that now. And, you know, it is what it is. What do you think about this, BA?
Trash, man. The movie's gonna be great. I'm not saying that, but Tom Holland, man, you trash, man. Like I told y'all before, man. I'm not trying to sit. Like I said, he better have a love interest. I'm not trying to see him sit and mope around over somebody that's getting euphorified throughout the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here for that.
You didn't have that issue with Brandon Routh's Superman and Superman Returns.
That whole movie.
God, I hated that. The whole movie, yeah.
was trash. Just like him
in the bushes,
raising a goddamn planet like a city of kryptonite. I'm done. Anyway, with this particular situation here, just give him a love interest, dog. He ain't got to be like, you know what I'm saying, all heavily into it, but just he shouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying, emo in like the entire movie, bro. Like I'm telling you now, it's gonna throw me up. So by the time that you finish that movie and he was like, damn, he just got her attention, and it's the end of the damn movie, you're gonna be like, yo, I know BA pissed off. BA is pissed off. Yes, I am. God damn it. So I just don't want to see it. But when it comes to emotional or whatever like that, nothing's gonna beat what do you say? God damn it. When he saw the Iron Man right before he went into dust, you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling well. That was emotional enough for me. You're not gonna be able to top that. You're not gonna be able to top that. You know what I'm saying? So so I think that's an emotional tug right there. Nothing else is going to come close to that. Everything else is just you hoping and wishing that you get, you get your old thing back. That's not going to sell it for me, dog. just do some flips and stuff and call it a day for me, dog. Oh, okay.
Just swing over there, man. Beat that guy up or something, man. You'll feel better.
No, all I need, take a picture in the air. Take a selfie. Oh, I need. You don't need to do too much.
What you got, cuz?
We already figured it was going to be emotional just for the fact of how you saw he looked. We already knew like the sacrifices that he had to make. So the emotional was already going to be there. So you don't have to explain it to us. Just give us the movie. I'm ready for this movie. It's just like the same as Across the Spider-Verse. It's like you don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell it to me. This is you've already had these great ones. Now this is the next part of it. Just give it to me. You don't have to sell me on it. I'm already gonna have my ticket. I'm gonna have my seat ready to go. Like I'm in it.
We got the trailer.
Yeah,
we definitely got the trailer. So yeah. Now I'm with y'all. I think we kind of feel it's gonna be emotional. They about to call him Mr. Still Your Girl, BA, what they about to call him, bro, because he getting Mary J back in this movie. Now, what's gonna end up happening? If I'm just guessing, we don't know. But it's supposed to lead right into. Wait, did it lead right into Doomsday or Secret Wars? I forgot. Is it Doomsday?
It's coming. Ain't it coming out before Doomsday? So it might lead into Doomsday.
Yeah.
Okay. I can remember.
It should lead into it.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say Battle World gonna probably happen right after this movie, but yeah, you're right. It is coming because it come out this year, Doomsday at the end of the year. Okay, because it was originally supposed to be in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Remember they moved it up.
Yes.
No, they moved.
Yeah,
Sorry, they moved
back
Doomsday
6
back.
months.
Yeah. So okay, never mind. That takes everything out. I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm with y'all. Let's just get the movie going, man. What's this? April. So we got May, June, July. 3 more months, fellas. 3 more months, and we're gonna be in the movie theaters. I know Big J gonna be buying that popcorn bucket and all that stuff, man. So yeah, man. Just ready for the movie. But in the comment section, y'all already know. Let us know what y'all think about these topics that we just brought up here, man. Y'all think that Ari is gonna be the new Wonder Woman? Are you excited for Spider-Man? Was it Beyond the Spider-Verse? Also, too, what do you think about this synopsis for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Are you ready for that movie too? All right, fellas, let's go ahead and get to the question comments, man. We call it the nights. All right, man. Let's see what we got up here first, man. Revan says, okay, Revan. Hey, what up, man? Dark Sith Lord himself says, what up? What you guys up to? Nothing much, man. We're just talking about the geek stuff, man. Movies, television. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here for these conversations.
Get on Monarch.
Yes, sir. Salam says, we know she's Wonder Woman. He says, who they think they fooling? Great choice. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna change my mind till BA told me something that kind of threw me off. So never mind. I think she's Wonder Woman now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like you said, they're gonna probably do it, BA. They're gonna probably do the. Now, I mean, like what BA said, unless they're gonna do some trickery with the cameras or something. I don't know, but
she gonna get into a scuffle with Superman. Superman's gonna go like this, and just see when he's just swinging while Superman is like this. Just gonna pull on my forehead. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be swinging like, hey, that ain't my Wonder Woman.
She's so cute. He said, "Oh, you better start a new hashtag. Not my Wonder Woman." Now I wonder when we gonna finally find out who she really is, bro. That's what I want to know. When we gonna find that out. So right now they're doing a I
think they're gonna leave Comic-Con to Disney. I think Disney's gonna have Comic-Con this year. So I don't think they're gonna break any Superman news during Comic-Con this year. I think they're gonna let Disney have it.
Well, you just had to pull
I think they go back and forth.
Between you and BA, man, y'all trying to crush my hopes and dreams out here, man. I don't like it, man.
I feel like the studios talk. They're not gonna try to one up each other at the same Comic-Con.
What?
Like,
have you seen the last few Comic-Cons? That's all they do. Remember Civil War? Oh, they got Civil War, huh? Batman versus Superman. Oh my God, they just broke the internet. Oh yeah, that's what they do. Friendly banter back and forth.
And then see, it's been so long. That's the last time they did it because they tried to do it and they failed.
Well, yeah, but at the time, remember that everybody said DC won Comic-Con because of that news. They were talking about Civil War, but then it's when DC came out like, oh, you got Civil War, huh? Batman versus Superman. The internet went crazy. It broke the internet. It broke the planet with that news. So yeah, man. I mean, that's what they do, man. They don't put as much into it ever since the pandemic or whatever. But yeah, I don't see them just now. We don't want to step on y'all shine. What, bro? I gotta make my money too. Why I look like sitting there holding back, reserving my stuff so that to make you look good? Nah, bro. Hey, I got bills, so I gotta pay too. Hey, check out this new.
But it has to be. But it has to be something big enough that will to pull it. So the only thing that I would say will pull it would be like announcing you're Batman, and they're not doing it yet.
I think they can pull it with her being Wonder Woman too. But unless it might not have as much because people kind of already like Salam just said he already figured she's gonna be Wonder Woman. People kind of think she's Wonder Woman. I don't know, bro. Now, you know what's gonna be crazy? No, I'm gonna tell you right now. The internet gonna go crazy if they find that she's not Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's true.
That's gonna make it crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, I thought she was Wonder Woman. Y'all lied to her. Like, he didn't say she was Wonder Woman. Calm down. Because people gonna say he lied. He's like, he never said she was Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's what's gonna happen. Get ready for that. If she's not Wonder Woman, that is.
Yeah.
But we'll see though. Salam says, wait, did they show a trailer or the first 15 minutes of Sony's at Sony's Comic-Con. No, they didn't have a trailer. This is coming out, like I said, over what's that? You said 14, 15 months or whatever. Yeah, just a synopsis. There was no trailer for that. They just showing different sketches and stuff like that of what they are working on for the movie. Because the movie don't come out until June of 2027. So we over a year away from that. So I have to wait a while for that one, man. He says old girl has been fan casted as Wonder Woman for months. See what I'm saying? So there's no way they do a fake out. And that's on. So Salam, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying this now. I just don't want nobody, because I know what's gonna happen. We know how people operate. If we go on here and they say, yo, he never said, technically he didn't say she's Wonder Woman. Supposedly they were looking for a cast for Maxima. That's all they've been saying. So if she come out there and we find that she actually is Maxima, I know people gonna be killing James Gunn saying, you said she's Wonder Woman. He never said that. Those words never came out of his mouth. So I know people gonna. So what you're saying, people gonna take that as you said she was Wonder Woman. I didn't say that. I never said that. So that's what I was telling Cuz. That's what I'm waiting on. If we actually find out she actually, it's gonna be crazy.
Y'all gonna let James Gunn. James gonna get you with the hee. He gonna get all y'all with the hee. I'm going this way, but I'm going this way. That's what he gonna do to y'all.
Hey,
man.
Now that speech I just made was actually for Big Jake. I know Big Jake gonna kill him for that. You say he never said she was Wonder Woman. You cannot find anything that said James Gunn said. Matter of fact, remember James Gunn came out. What was it? A few weeks ago. It was correcting people on threads when they were saying that. Supposedly he had this list of people he's looking for a certain actress for this person or whatever. He came out and said, I never said we were doing it. So that's all I'm saying. That's all. Said he was with that magic. Yeah, like I said. Now I'm not saying you wrong, Salam. I'm not saying she could be Wonder Woman, but I just don't want nobody. I just don't want nobody to kill this man saying, "Oh, you said she's Wonder Woman." He never said that. Okay, because you know that's what's gonna happen on the internet. Y'all know it, so get ready for it. Yeah, but listen, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys tonight, man, for another episode. We will be back here. He said you put money on it. I mean,
hey man, we all can put Big J's Hot Toys on it, but it ain't ours.
I put Big J Hot Toys. I don't want it to because of what BA said earlier, but it's what it's probably looking like. And a lot of outlets starting to say that, hey, she might not actually be cast for Maxima. It might actually be Wonder Woman, but we'll see though, man. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. But like I said, if she not in there, finna go nuclear. But listen, like I said, y'all, follow us here on the channel, man. Shout out to we got a couple more subscribers, man, for the channel here tonight. Shout out to them. If you guys are into the geek culture, man, like I said, we talk about this stuff every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. We will be back here on Saturday for more news. Big J will be back here on Saturday with us. We'll be talking about, so guys, go watch The Boys and Invincible. We're gonna be talking about that on Saturday. Oh yeah, Amazon, yeah. So watch those two shows. I forgot what. Oh, we're on episode 7 of Invincible. Episode 4 of The Boys. So y'all go watch those 2 episodes. Come back and join us here, man, on Saturday. We'll be back here on Saturday, y'all. As you already know, same geek time, same geek channel. It's your boys Real. Got Cuz in the building. BA, Big J will be back with us here on Saturday. Cuz We Geek'd. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. What y'all to do a favor for y'all. Stay geek. Oh man. Stay. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But we out, y'all. Stay geeked. Peace.